to get rich, to make a living doing this, or?
Hello everyone, good evening. This is Betterment of Black Woman with another video. So in today's video, I'm going to talk about high body because this has been an ongoing discussion for I don't know how long, and a lot of men seem to be concerned about who women sleep with on a daily basis. And that kind of tells me that these men probably don't have a sex life. They probably don't get too much pussy on a daily basis. So they want to question you on who you sleeping with because they probably cannot measure up in the bed. And the reason why I came up with this discussion is because I was looking at a live earlier, and it was and this video popped up, and while this woman was on this conversation with a man, and the man was basically explaining to her why body count matters. And she said, well, body count shouldn't matter because why do you care who I sleep with? And he couldn't really answer a question. He was being around the bush and trying to tell her who she is based on who she sleep with, not knowing who the guy really is. And I just can't stand men like that, because when a guy asks you about your body count, it tells you who he really is. These men who ask you these questions are abusive men. They really don't care about you. They just want to sleep with you. And they ask these questions to women who they think has low self-esteem, because trust me, men are like dogs. They could sniff out any woman that has low self-esteem or low self-value or worth about herself. And these men have the nerve to ask about a woman's body count when he be dick slinging his way all the way across the Black community. They don't want to be questioned on who they sleep with or what they are about, but they want to question women about their body count. And ladies, if a guy tells you or asks you about who you sleep with, that's when you leave the conversation where it's at, because it is none of his business who you sleep with. He doesn't need to know who you sleep with. And he needs to worry about what kind of type of man he is, and he needs to try to impress you. All this high body count thing is just to put Black women or women in general down. It's kind of like some kind of rejection or something, because these men, they get rejected by women a lot, and this is some type of revenge that they're trying to get back at women by saying this nonsense. And I would not pay this shit no mind. I would not answer that question. I would leave this guy alone because it's none of your business who we sleep with. And you know, these guys that you women that you're dealing with, they don't have respect for themselves. They have low self-esteem. They don't have respect for themselves. So why would he care about you sleeping with somebody else? How does sleeping with somebody else is getting to know me as a person? You're not getting to know me as a person. You're worrying about how many partners that I slept with. Like, why do you ask me this question? Like, why does that matter to you? Why does that matter to you? Why? Because you want to fuck them? You want to fuck my past boyfriends? Is that why you're asking me these questions? You want to get laid? Like, be honest. Like, why do you ask me this? Like, because a man that truly cares about a woman and respects a woman does not talk or ask about who she slept with. That's so disrespectful, and it's in poor taste. And as women, we need to avoid these men at all costs. All costs. They're not worth having a conversation. When you talk about having a high body count or how many mates I slept with, we're done. I have nothing else to talk to you about, because that should not be the topic of the conversation. So that's all I have for this video. Like, comment, share, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.